Welcome to Featured Works at the Tweed Museum of Art. My name is Bill Shipley, museum educator, and today I will talk about a new acquisition to the Tweed collection, a standing female figure by the artist Nicolas Africano. Artist who was born in 1948, has been spending most of his career working in the Chicago area, Normal, Illinois area. This is we know that it's his wife Rebecca who poses for this piece, and some others that we have in the collection as well. But it's more of a universal figure in many ways. Africano really draws on a lot of classic sculpture in his work, but it's always a different take because of the material that he uses. In this case, cast glass. I wish at some point we will take a closer look so that you can the viewer can get an idea of the serenity, the silence, and the sense of solitude when something is cast in this very milky, almost bone-like glass. It's how to transform a figure into a mood or almost a melancholy state by the use of a material. We're going to pause for a minute and come a little closer so you can see what some of the details that I'm talking about. With a closer look now, I think if the camera can capture some of the attitude of the figure with fingers to her mouth. It's a gesture that Africano often uses in his figures. It can almost be taken as a gesture of reflection or a mute quality where something tactile is expressed rather than something verbal. There's a quality of perfection versus imperfection, because it's not exactly a classical gesture. You wouldn't find it in great Greek sculpture, for example. So he's really taking the classics and then making a turn slightly into another realm in his work. The idea of purity, impurity, perfection, imperfection is kind of at the base of much of Africano's work. Of particular interest in this piece is almost the figure rising from a base of a heavy garment. It's almost something that's weighting the figure down. She's in a way almost being born from this, from the base. All in all, a very intriguing piece of sculpture for our Tweed permanent collection. I'll say just a few more words about the sculpture. One of the most intriguing things about it is the sense of scale. Scaling a sculpture down from a life size to a doll size has in itself a good deal of implications for the meaning of the piece. There's a great deal of mystery about Africano's work. He really started his career as a poet and as a writer. So I always think of him as a sculptor who has a very poetic sensibility. So thank you, and join us again for another Featured Works presentation at the Tweed Museum of Art.